Hey guys, so this is an interesting one. I'm at the school right now, so I thought I would do a couple of videos real quick. This fluorescent lighting is just too much. There's no way to turn off the overhead, and that should be an ethical issue. Why do people have overhead lights on? What's this? Okay, and also if your car has LED lights, you need to switch those out right now. Okay, so this one is about environmental ethics. So this is a picture of the Amazon rainforest and the deforestation that developers are doing in the area to take resources or to expand cities. As a humanist tree hugger, this enrages me. But let's see what you guys think. Okay, so for this one right here, what you guys are doing is you're going to read up on utilitarianism. And in the materials, I'm going to talk about what is utilitarianism and its ideas of how doing for the good of all is beneficial. So you could argue, and I'd argue with you, that deforestation to a point could have benefits for all humanity if the resources are used a very specific way and there's a way to, uh, you know, compensate for the loss or rebuild in another area. That would be utilitarianism. So and that's usually the debate that we always kind of get into. So this time around, I want us to go in a different direction. So there's a new, not new, it's been around for decades, but there's a thought out there that we do live in a very spiritual world. And the question becomes in ethics, how much of your spiritual sense gets to guide how you think? So I've tried to frame this in two ways. So you as the student could pick A or you could pick B. Um, for A, this one comes at it from a very Abrahamic faith, but this would apply to all religions. This world was created for a purpose and a function. How much responsibility does the created have to the creator to maintain and be responsible for that creation? So it's an interesting conversation to have. So look into it, talk it out, let me know what you think in relation to that question and utilitarianism. Now, this one right here, I know we're not all, religious, so I want to pull this into a more secular humanist idea, but then just discuss very similar things. We are currently creating an environment that will live on beyond us, and we're going to pass this on to the next generation. So, what type of obligation do we have to future generations? Um, to maintain the space. And I guess this also brings into question from this is a planet that we just happen to be on. We can't explain why. I mean, sure, we could bring in religion, we could bring in, science to explain how we're here, but not necessarily why we are here. And as a human, there is a sense of ownership. Like we own this planet. We're humans. We own this. I can do what I want with this. I'm the owner of it. So it brings into question, what does it mean to own the resources on this planet? Is it really just a matter of who got like, for example, the Amazon? The Amazon rainforest is under a sovereign nation. There's an authority over it. Is it just a matter of I was here first, so it's mine? And I'm legally recognized by, 190 countries that this is mine. Like we've all disagreed the Amazon belongs to them. Done. You know? So now that we've all established it belongs to them, what obligation do they have to that space that's been recognized as theirs? You know, so that's how we could kind of take it from our secular point of view. So those are your options for these two. We're just kind of exploring the ethics of the environment and our obligation to it. I said from a utilitarianist point of view. Pick one and just talk it out. Let me know what you got.